The RDX is the little SUV from a company that hangs much of its brand and image on high tech. Let's see if that was a wise strategy in this case. Now, the RDX may be the smaller of Acura's two SUVs, but they don't skimp on the ugly. Well, you either love or, more likely, hate that front end. It's got a big old Spartacus-looking breastplate across there, and the lack of much under it give the distinct impression of an overbite. Everybody who saw this car while I was driving it said, ew. Once you get past that, though, this is a crossover that comes from the sleek school of design, and it generally succeeds on that front.
You know what I love about Acura cars? It's like going to grandma's house. Everything's really comfortable, worn in, and old. I'm so sick of that interface I could scream. This has been around since the first car tech video CNET ever did. As you know, I'm not a big fan of things that rock and tilt and turn in a moving environment like a car. But again, this has been here since the dawn of time on Honda Acura products. You've got a turn ring back here, and you got a big enter button in the middle. Once you're under guidance or just looking at the map, you do have traffic on this car. That was a really early thing with Honda, having live traffic. You can see indicators there and color coding of the road. Well, you can sort of see it since it looks like it was carved with a chisel on a granite tablet. Nav traffic is now joined by XM Nav weather as well. So two sources of live data feeding into this off the XM birds.
We got a chance to test that nav weather during a torrential downpour. It showed nothing going on. Oh well.
If you hate the interface, you can always use voice command. And again, being a Honda Acura product, lots of buttons to do that. Let's take a look at how it works.
Please see the display to view the available navigation display commands.
You get a long list of prompts here if you want to choose from things that it will understand you say. Of course, you got to scroll through a lot of them because they don't really surface just the most common ones. Destination address.
Would you like to edit your...
I can sit here all day trying to guess what I'm supposed to say to enter an address, but I'm not having any luck, so instead I can consult this 8-point typeface list of commands. Not. Things get a little fresher with the audio rig, which is good. It is a CD, DVD, 6-disc in-dash changer we have here, but note, DVD audio, not DVD video. You're not going to play any movies in this car, but you will get surround sound from the rather esoteric and fairly rare DVD-As. So, good for the audio file, but wow, not a whole lot of media you're going to put in there. USB is stock, and that's on a pigtail here inside in this huge console. You've also got Bluetooth audio, A2DP stereo streaming on this guy.
There's optional smog sensing technology that will automatically switch the HVAC system to the recirculate mode. All RDXs have a 2.3-liter inline-4 with a variable flow turbo, which supposedly cuts way down on lag. Didn't impress me. There's plenty of power, 240 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque, but getting to it is the same old spooly, rubber bandy experience you think of when I say turbo. One transmission, 5-speed automatic, with a sport position and paddles on the wheel. Kind of garden variety stuff. 0 to 60 happens in the high 6s, while you get 1924 mpg if you've got a front-wheel drive. The all-wheel drive drops that number noticeably, 1722. Now, to do it up CNET style, you gotta select one option, the tech package. For $3,100, you're gonna get the GPS DVD nav system. Yeah, it's DVD and it looks crunchy to my eye, but it's nav, voice command, Elliott Shiner audio, the multi-view camera thing, and that GPS solar sensing climate control. For $3,100, that's a hell of a deal.